So the plan on Nvidia has been waiting for this rejection up here within $120 to $128 resistance, and what we've been looking for is a potential pullback down to worst case 112 or 108. It's from that point that I will look to accumulate shares within this range and then play a breakout hopefully to 150 at the end of December going into the beginning of January. Now today we saw price open down around $118, and I was expecting that if that level broke that we would end up selling off into that 112 support level that we were hoping for. Instead, we ended up seeing the market initially drop when we saw Jay Powell speak, and then we ended up having a significant rally into close, actually having the BX trender close with higher highs, which was something I was not expecting. I was focusing on the fact that maybe SPY could pull back down into this institutional buy range since it looked like we were getting some weakness. But now that we are getting buying pressure once again another day, and on top of that, the weekly is showing higher highs, it looks like the market wants to continue to run. So this does change my stance a bit when it comes to Nvidia, because this means that we could see Nvidia actually break out early and run up to 140 and 150, maybe by November into beginning of December. What we're going to want to see if we're bullish on Nvidia is a complete breakthrough and holding over this smart money level of 125. What I'm expecting now is price to reject, pull back down into this institutional buy zone one more time, and then have price actually break out from there. However, if price does not do that, and instead we see buying pressure continue to come in, we see QQQ and the market break out, this could actually send Nvidia through 128, breaking out earlier, pushing up to maybe 135, and then looking something along the lines of this. Now, one thing that we have not seen over the past couple of weeks is unusual buying pattern on Nvidia specifically. But that being said, we've seen unusual buying patterns on other chip stocks such as MU, which just had great earnings. We've seen other buying on SMCI, which has a lot of things going on with it right now. And we also saw a lot of unusual buying on AMD and ARM. On top of that, Soxel, ticker SOXL, is also looking bullish on the weekly chart and like it wants to break out. So there is a chance that Nvidia breaks out early and does not pull back before. Now, in my opinion, since I'm not dying to get into Nvidia at this point, I have a ton of trades open. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait for price to pull back to 110 or 105. And if I was somebody who really wanted to get into Nvidia, that's where I'd be selling cash secured puts. But if I really wanted to get into this and I really believe that Nvidia is going to have a strong rest of the year, then once we break through 125, that's my confirmation to play the upside. If you want to learn more about all of the indicators that you see in this video, as well as the proprietary settings and the step-by-step trading system that I've built, you can take all of our courses completely free with the link in the description.